Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a topic of differentiation on October 2021 42 variant. Let's start. The first part is asking us here, find coordinates of turning point of the graph. How we can find it? Actually, graph turns like this. How many turning points? This turning point, for example, this turning point, this turning point, this turning point. Whenever we draw a line here, I mean this tangent, so every tangent is parallel to x-axis. And when line parallel to x-axis, it has zero gradient. And zero gradient is zero. And gradient is zero, it means derivative is zero. And derivative, how to find? I'm going to find from here. It means how we can get an x coordinate of these turning points. Simple plan. I will first go for differentiation of this equation. Then I will plug in 0 there in derivative, and then I will get automatically x coordinates. Let's start. So step number 1, y is equal to x cubed minus 12x plus 6. This is d over dx is called differentiation operator. When I apply left hand side, it will become dy over dx. And when I apply operator on the right hand side, what is the rule? Power of x will come down, will multiply. And from power 1 less, like this. Same, what is the power of x? No power. No power means 1. So 1 will come down, multiply with 12, like this. And from power 1 less. Every time we bring the power down, multiply before and power 1 less. And a lone number is called constant. Its derivative always 0. So this first differentiation is over. Let's simplify. Out of 3, 1 gone, you got 2. And 12 ones are 12, we got 12 and something to power 0. This first differentiation is over. But all of you know something to power 0 is 1. So I have done it. So I'm writing 3x square and minus 12. This is all understanding. Now, what I should plug in here in the place of derivative, put here 0. Logic, why I'm putting in the place of 0? Because I'm finding turning points. So 12 will go left hand side, it will become positive. 3 will divide, it will give you 4. And here some student doing mistake. What mistake? When they take a root of the both sides, so root. So some student writing only 2, wrong. Plus and minus 2. This is a mistake. Because basically whenever, for example, p to power 9, when you take a root of the both side, automatically plus and minus comes outside. This is a rule, basic rule we have. So that is why whenever I take a root, we must have plus and minus. So question is not over. He's asking coordinates of turning point. So what I will do, I got an x value, I need y value. So if x value is 2, so I take 2 from here, I'm going to plug in. When I plug in that, so 2 to power 3 minus 12 times 2 plus 6. So now 2 to power 3 is 8 minus 24 plus 6 is giving negative 10. So it means x is 2, y is negative 10 is my first answer. X is 2, negative 10. Second answer, I will plug in first, I plug in plus 2, now I plug in minus 2. Because I'm looking y coordinates. So this value plug in an actual equation. So when I put in actual equation, so let's see what happens and what I get. So when I plug in there, so let's see what happens, students. This, I'm finding it first is negative 8, then plus 24, 12 to 24 and plus 6 is coming 22 positive. So it means y 22, x is minus 2. So alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this part is very, very clear. Now he's asking determine whether the turning point is maximum or minimum. This is called nature. How to pronounce nature? Whenever we need nature, student, to find it, what technique we do? We will go for second differentiation. The way you found first derivative, same way you will find second derivative. But from where? This is my first derivative is done. This is my first differentiation. So I'm writing first of all here dy over dx, 3x to power 2 minus 12. I got it from here finally. I will find another differentiation. And you know what is a second differentiation writing style? d2 over dx2. This is called second differentiation. So when I apply this second operator on this, on y, so I will get d2y over dx2. And what is differentiation criteria? This 2 will come and multiply with 3 like this, and from power 1 less, and constant alone derivative is equals to 0, and ultimately I get 6x to power 1. This is second differentiation over. Now what is the basic criteria of this nature finding? I will find both. If x value 2, I will apply in two situations. One, apply on 2, and then apply minus 2. I will plug in this 2 value in second derivative. So when I plug in second derivative, what is basic criteria? If second derivative answer is coming positive, is positive answer, this is called point of minimum or minima. And if second derivative value is coming negative, is a negative answer, so it's called point of maxima. Okay, like this is going at bottom, this point of minima, and this is called top, is called point of maxima. So I think we can decide easily. Then when I plug in this 2 here, so 6 times 2, 2, 12, which is a positive 12. So it's point of minima. So it means that this is, this point is, so I can write it at MIN. So this is point of minima. Now I'm going for second point nature. I say if x is equals to negative 2, then what will happen? d2y over dx2. So this negative 2 I'm going to plug in here. So 6 times 2, negative 2, I get negative 12. Negative 12 because it's a negative answer, so it's called point of maxima. So that's it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. But I will show you in graphical, so I will show you the real form graphical idea. Then inshallah I believe you will understand. And for this reason, note down this equation now. And I'm shifting, I will take you on a graphical tool. Okay. And then inshallah you will see that we have 2 points. Make sure one is point is with the positive 2 is called the minimum point. It means graph will look like this. Look like this. At positive 2, it is a negative 2 point of maxima. And with a positive 2 is a point of minima. And have a look now. I'm going to show you on graphical tool. So have a look here. I'm typing here x to power 3 negative 12x and plus 6. Although no need to show, but just a sake of understanding. Check it. Check here, 1 minute, please. This is a point of maxima. You can see, look, I put a point on it. What are coordinates? You can see x is negative 2, y is plus 22. It means point of maxima, x is minus 2. And how to show a point of minima? If I show you this point, you can see that x value is positive 2, y value is negative 10. So curve, I think the curve, if I minimize it, you will, I believe you understand. So this kind of curve, I get it. And I believe the point is totally clear, which I showed you rough idea. I believe you got the concept. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the point is very, very clear.